Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. Today we planned and we're still going to, a channel/life update, show you our garden, run some errands, do some things. But I have a migraine. I woke up and I get these a lot. I've shared about it on Instagram and I think also here. But I just suffer from migraines, and I've had one that I've taken my medicine, I've hydrated, I've done kind of all the things that get rid of it, but it's still just kind of lingering. And I saw this trending and it also just sounds amazing. French fries and a big crispy Diet Coke from McDonald's. So we're gonna do it. It also, again, it just sounds good, which I have no qualms about. So we're about to pick up. We're gonna try and help my migraine.
Medium Coke?
Yes.
And medium Diet Coke?
Awesome. Thank you. The best in the business. So mine is on the front, don't forget. Thank you. All right, there it is, baby. My Diet Coke. Hopefully this will cure this. Here's your regular Coke. It's nice on ice.
And it is true that the McDonald's Coca-Cola is different, and we say better, and there are specific reasons for that. They get their syrup delivered in the stainless steel canisters, I think, which nobody else does. They also pre-chill the syrup.
Oh.
And what that does is keeps everything colder, so it never dips in temperature.
Right.
It allows for more CO2 to develop, which means more bubbles, which means crispier. I think the ratio also of syrup to soda water is different at McDonald's, probably more syrup, I would imagine.
They say the straw is something too.
Yes, and the wide straw also. So it's there's like 3 or 4 factors in why it's different. So yeah, there you go.
Now, quick little backstory. If you're not familiar, I suffer from migraines. I get them every month usually. I have medication I take for it, and I just know what to do. I kind of, do the ice thing. I've got so many tricks, and there's certain things that work, some don't work, and I think we're finally getting a hold of it. However, when I get rid of them, it takes it from like a 9 to, I would say like a 4. And right now I would say it wasn't the worst of my migraines, but it's happening. Like, I can feel it. I took my medication though, hydrated, did all the other things. So we had remembered that, I think we were scrolling on Instagram or something, and it showed somebody saying, if you have a migraine, go get a crispy Diet Coke from McDonald's, because we all know it's definitely superior, and go get French fries. And I guess it's like the salt plus like the caffeine, I guess. I don't know. So I think there's like all of those reasonings. So we're going to try it, but then of course we're going to continue on with our day, because right now it's not terrible, but the migraine's there. I feel it a little bit, So if this works, when I get them really bad and they're just kind of not going away, I think we're just going to be having McDonald's. Plus, it just sounds good. Who doesn't want to eat McDonald's, right?
I'm going to be getting sent on McDonald's runs.
Yeah, like I mean, I just love McDonald's in general, so I'm stoked. Okay, folks, will it work? I'm curious. My head is kind of hurting, and I'm sorry because we have a little bit of stuff from the beach yesterday in our car, so with her Greta stroller and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, will it work? Let's try this. Oh man, I'm telling you, wow. McDonald's Coke. There's no reason that it should taste as good as it does. It's just the best. All right, do a fry.
It is crispy.
I know. It's like I said, this is really, when you you're not already like feeling that great, I bet you it's just the goodness of how McDonald's is that maybe cures a headache.
It does. I often want to have McDonald's when I'm sick.
Yeah, maybe. But look at that. Perfect fry. Now comment below, have you tried this hack? Has it worked for you? I know there are a ton of migraine remedies out there, And like I said, I've tried a bunch where I did the hot water. That works.
On your feet.
Yeah, so sometimes, things work a little bit better than others, and it depends on the migraine of the day. Like sometimes my migraines are just so bad nothing works, and literally nothing. But I have to say, maybe it's a placebo, but I already feel a little bit better. I don't know what it is. What did you get again? You got a cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger combo.
There you go. But I definitely already, I don't know what it is. I think it's gotta be a little bit of a placebo. Somebody made this up on the internet. They are genius because I'm happy right now. Wow. Man. So are we gonna make this a win? I think we are.
Well, yeah, I hope it lasts.
I hope so too. I'll have to ration these fries. It really did make my head feel better, and I don't know if it's a placebo. Okay, we've made it to our next stop. I actually dropped off Spencer and Greta Pickles at home because I have a couple things I needed to do, and I figured since everybody's really been enjoying the recommendations and the stuff that I'm using and whatnot, I'm gonna take you to Ulta with me. Real quick, just have a couple things to get, and yeah, so let's head in. All right, here we are. Gonna head in. I love getting stuff at Ulta. They have such a good selection of stuff. Drugstore stuff, you name it. It's all here. Okay, I'm here over where they sell Maybelline, and I'm gonna probably get one of these. I'm just trying to find the shade to get, so we'll see. I don't know. And then I definitely got there, buy one, get one half off, all of these colors. I'll show you the colors I ended up getting, but I love these Maybelline. This is pretty much all I use exclusively on my lips. Quick change, instead of Maybelline, I'm gonna go with this L'Oreal Infallible. I get shade 125. I forgot how much I love this powder, so I think I'm just gonna go back to it. It's what I've been using when I do use powder. It's just the easiest one, and you can't tell that you're wearing a ton of powder. Okay, I desperately need a good blush, so I'm gonna try this Milani one. This is number 3, Berry Amore. Beautiful. I like this. It looks so pretty. Can't wait to try this on. Bye, thank you. All right, got a ton of stuff in this bag. I'll have to show you when I get home, or maybe in another video, like I can do kind of a haul, I guess. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I don't think that far ahead. Don't give me that much credit, but yeah, got a bunch of stuff in there. Hair, makeup, stuff I needed. All right, so I just finished at Ulta and I realized I had to go to Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna try to take you in there with me. We'll see. Sometimes it's kind of chaotic to film in there, but I just kind of have to replace some staples and get some things that I need. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick Trader Joe's run, and it's kind of getting me a little excited because I'm remembering that like it is August 1st, the day that I'm filming this, and that means that within the next month or two, we're gonna start seeing pumpkin season, pumpkin stuff, Trader Joe's. Oh, the amount of videos I'm gonna do, at least I'm gonna try. But anyway, let's get into Trader Joe's and go get the stuff we need. Next to Costco, one of my favorite places to shop. Gosh, they have Tom Ford grapes. I am the happiest girl in the world right now. These are my favorite grapes ever. I'm getting 2 packs. Also grabbing some lentils. We love these things. But I got a zucchini, got some carrots, an apple, some chives, power to the greens, and then I grabbed, because I know future Katie's gonna want some of this, I also got us a coffee cake. We've really loved having this lately. And then just some sourdough bread, because I'm here and we actually ate all of our sourdough bread already. So also gonna get us orange juice. Wow, that looks new. Carnival Fun. Oh, funnel cake fries in the frozen section here. Also got s'mores bars and these Japanese souffle cheesecakes. This is also kind of new to me. Strawberries and cream cloud cake. Bet that's good. This strawberry ice cream, I haven't seen it before. I bet you it's delicious. Everything Trader Joe's makes with ice cream is always really good, but I bet you that would be extra delicious. These are intriguing me. Look at strawberry and watermelon marshmallows. Yummy. They also have freeze-dried candy. Just by the way, don't be dumb like me and get this and not realize that it's gluten-free. It tastes terrible. Okay, couldn't film too much in there because it gets crazy. It was different kind of during the old days, you know, of like, I guess one would say COVID maybe. That was a lot easier because there was hardly anybody in there. But I'll still show you like when I'm packing up the car, like what I mostly got. Got a lot of like a couple of pantry staples and some stuff for the week. You know, whatever you don't get at Costco, or, you know, say you pick up a few things at Walmart or whatever. That's what I did. Okay, you might be thinking, Katie, this is insane, but we really love these beverages. Like they are so good. By the way, I keep laughing because I tried a color of a lipstick, like a lip stain on my hand while I was in Ulta, and it is still stained. I used makeup remover, alcohol, I've used everything and nothing took it off. So I'm glad I didn't end up getting that because it won't even come off my hand. Anyway, back to these. They are delicious. So I got a ton of these, like a ton. So I grabbed a couple of the regular mac and cheeses. I normally get the one in the blue box, the lighter one for myself, because this is actually shockingly too cheesy for me. I got some salmon because I'm going to split that and make that for my grandpa and myself. And then if you were watching our What's Happening Wednesday, you'll know that I'm trying to perfect grilling a filet mignon. So I grabbed 2 packages of those so I can try 4. And then I got some 99% lean ground turkey down there. And of course, you know, you saw all the vegetables that I got. So I'm actually like putting this bag in Greta's bed. It's easy to transport that way. And then, you know, you saw the Tom Cord grapes and the lentils. I also grabbed some chia seeds because I was out and I like to put those with some coconut milk just to have. There's the coconut milk. I grabbed, what are these? Oh, some pinto beans. I actually wanted to try, I needed some body wash and I forgot. So I wanted to try this one. I know it's been out for a while, but I haven't tried it and I heard it's really good. So I'm gonna give it a go and see if I like it. And really, besides a lot of beans, I got some chicken broth and some beef broth in there. Again, and mostly just that, coconut milk, beans, and I think I maybe grabbed a thing of, you know, like little tomatoes. I don't think I did though. But this bag, as you can tell, is probably pretty heavy. And then you saw that I got my chocolate ganache cake because, you know, sometimes you just need that. Maybe that'll make my migraine feel better. By the way, I do want to say my migraine still isn't raging anymore. Like, again, I don't know if it's placebo or not, but my head is not throbbing the way it was. Like, maybe the McDonald's thing, there is something to it. And again, I did take my medication that I'm supposed to take when I get a migraine, and then drank a ton of water and also put ice kind of on my head. And I don't know, maybe that's the magic combination because that thing went away. But again, it wasn't the worst. I guess I gotta wait for like a really bad migraine to happen, because when I get those really bad ones, I can't even leave the house. I can't do anything. So I would be curious if I get a really bad one like that, if like maybe Spence got me the French fries and Diet Coke, if it would take a level 10 migraine, you know, if it would take it away.
All right, we're back in the backyard. We told you, by the way, hello, have I been in this video?
Yeah, in the morning.
Sorry.
Or at early afternoon you've been.
Sorry, let me start over.
No, keep that in. Please don't start that over.
I don't know if I was in this video.
You were, remember McDonald's?
Oh, okay.
It seems like eons
Everything
ago.
blends together. The days blend together. Anyways,
yeah.
We're in the backyard. That's really what's most important because we said we would give you guys an update on the garden.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I unloaded the groceries, by the way, from Trader Joe's.
There you go.
Got
I helped.
all that stuff.
I did. What do you mean? What's the I helped. I don't understand.
I'll bring them in.
What I'm taking heat for. Anyways,
Yeah.
We're trying to do a garden update here. It's going off the rails.
Doesn't it always?
Update garden now. Okay. So it's really hot, by the way.
I know. Why are we standing in the
know.
sun?
I'm going to move
We're
over
gonna
here.
just here.
I can't
okay.
do this right
I think
now.
this is good.
Oh, now
You're
we're
gonna
gonna hear
get
the
too close
fountain.
to the fountain. Come over here. Come
Sounds
back
like
over.
someone is...
This is what's happening.
Jeez, okay.
Here we go, right here.
All
Look
right.
at that.
Still might hear the fountain, but
I
trust me.
also feel weird I'm on the other side, but it's okay. There, I feel better now.
I don't even know when the last time we gave it a proper update and showed everything.
It's been a hot minute.
But like the last time we did that, shortly after, we started noticing that a couple of the tomatoes that were coming in got eaten.
Yep.
We started seeing that some of the corn started getting nibbled on, like 2 of the stalks.
As well as the squash.
Right. So I think you guys remember when I built the enclosure for the corn, I think.
Yeah.
So that was probably the last time you looked over there. Well, that totally failed because the rooftop was, I never closed the roof, but it took me so long to build the darn thing that by the time I built it, whatever was coming in, which we found out was a mouse and a rat.
You put a net on top of it though, because you're like,
I did.
okay, well at least like maybe the birds, maybe it'll stop other things. And yeah.
Just long story short, the mice and the rats got the best of it before we could do anything about it. It happened so fast.
It was
like,
literally in a day or two, and a lot of our neighbors around here also had the same issue.
Yeah.
I think one of them called an exterminator, and the other one set traps. So it was kind of like a joint thing between everybody, and it was like this weird thing where it all happened. Long story short, we were kind of like desperate, and we were just about to call an actual exterminator. And we wake up the next morning, and on the net, tangled in it, was a rat. And he had kind of just got caught up in the net, and he didn't make it. It was really hard for us to see, like the both of us really like, you know, we realized, you know, hey, that's like a living creature, and it was awful. Like Spence was having a hard time, but we got the mess cleaned up. Not that it was a mess, but
That's why we built the ridiculous enclosure, because I wasn't going to put rat traps out. I was like, no, I'll just keep them out.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like, you know, unalive the things.
Right, because they're living creatures.
Correct.
Like, yeah.
It's like they're not vindictive in their efforts.
They're just trying to
They're
eat,
just
man.
trying to eat. They're much better than humans. Trust me.
Yeah. Right.
So we that was sad, but that let us know that okay, that's what it was.
For sure. Like we confirmed it.
And then one day I went out there to check on stuff, and I saw what I thought was a lizard in the garden, but it wasn't. It was a tiny little mouse.
I think it was the next day.
I think it was the next day. And where I have a little hole cut out for the drip line, there's about 1/8 of an inch of space, and he was getting through there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So we were kind of like, oh my goodness. So anyway, the next day we're kind of like, okay, we got to figure out something else to do. And I think I was like walking Greta in the morning, and one of our neighbors that, you know, we were talking to about it was like, okay, mint, this is what I got. I got some mint. And we're like, what? So then the same day, later that day, we were actually like doing the long walk with Greta that we do. And one of our other neighbors down the street, we were like, oh my gosh, your garden looks so good. We can see all your tomatoes. But then we were like, may we just ask you, how are you not like covering and
she had no
what are you
protection,
doing?
and these were like on the side of the house, kind of like adjacent to the driveway. We could see them
from the street.
Right, and I'm like, there's no way. What are you doing? And so she keyed us into this whole thing that we're going to show you.
Yeah, she brought us into her backyard, and we must have spent an hour over there and keyed us in on how to solve the problem. And we didn't want to share it all with you until we knew that it worked.
Right.
And lo and behold, I don't want to speak too soon, but it's been what, 3 weeks since?
I would say
2 or 3.
About 2.5.
2.5, 3 weeks. We'll say 3 because I like that number better.
Yeah.
And so far it's worked.
Yeah, it's insane because let's walk over there and show you because enough talking about it.
We got to first tell you and start with the corn. Let me set this down real quick.
Yeah, the sad situation of the corn. Look at it.
So the reason we haven't pulled it up or anything yet is because we kind of want to use some of this for Halloween. So we're kind of just leaving it there, and then the animals.
It's a good deterrent too. Like, here, eat this.
Yeah. So, but it's there. It's just we lost every bit of corn, and I am pleased to tell you it did work. Like you can see. Like we actually had legit like kernels of corn. Like it worked really well, which was, you know, I kind of think that was cool. And I think in the end we weren't super mad because, you know, you got to realize these babies got to eat too.
They literally ate that down to the ground like that. We haven't touched this.
Yep.
the whole back row. And I mean, I'm assuming, I don't know,
Yeah.
that little mouth. So here's what I was talking about. If you see over there the drip line coming through, it's a very small gap, but it's fitting through there.
Yep.
So we
that.
put this whole garden on hold because we're like, all right, whatever.
We're gonna just uproot it and plant some more stuff and probably do it better with spacing, because I'm glad that I just kind of went crazy with the spacing that I did, because I learned a lot. One of our neighbors that had the pumpkins that we didn't even start, I feel bad if you're watching this. I swear we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But we were talking about spacing, and I learned a lot. So
Now,
not gonna mess that up again.
on to the next garden, like the tomato garden, basically, and then the other things. It's a little janky, but it's doing really well. And
Yeah,
what I mean by,
it looks bad.
yeah, because we had to put the bird deflectors up there. That's what you see, all the shiny.
Remember when we
tape,
went to Lowe's, if you watched that video?
right? Because they love the tomatoes, and the birds are all around this neighborhood. We have a lot of them. We love them. But we hung up. This was all from a
Here,
friend.
let me show you.
All from our neighbor friend. We hung up these. These are basically cotton balls soaked in mint oil and water.
Yeah,
with a
mostly,
wick.
and it's pure peppermint.
Peppermint, yeah.
Well, mint peppermint, pure peppermint, and I will link some on the screen, so in case you're having this issue. But yeah, I just took these little Glad containers, or I don't know, I think these were maybe from Target, and I got some candle wick for $5 on Amazon. And you just kind of keep it moist, and you keep, like, every once in a while, if you want to like make it a little bit more, you know, kind of potent, you just kind of do that. But like, and it smells, it's really pleasant because it's peppermint.
It's not a bad smell. And
No.
so we've hung them here and there.
Yep.
There's one up there
Yeah,
as
we have
well.
them everywhere.
Now down here, we have some glass ones that we got at, where was that? At Michael's?
That was at Michael's,
They
yeah.
were on sale for really cheap, so we got a bunch of those. Those are sitting on the ground. And
Same concept.
yeah, same concept. And, you know, our neighbor had hung them up like this, and so we just copied it. And I'm telling you, nothing
Night and day
has
difference.
happened since. Nothing.
Now, did we have some losses? Yes,
Yeah,
because the San Marzano.
San Marzano took it pretty hard, but now it's coming back, and you know, it's just trial and error, I guess,
Yep.
for us. And
We have a bunch coming back. We finally have this one. The plant looks terrible, but we are getting a tomato.
yep,
German Queen, we've got some that are starting over
I
here.
think there's one starting right there.
Yeah,
out
we've
of
got a few.
those.
We've also had to trim these like crazy. This right here is the Kellogg's breakfast. Oh no, the Hawaiian pineapple one.
That's a yellow one, right?
Yes, I believe so. But then Mr. Beefsteak over here,
I've had to tie it up, and it's
We-
like I said, it's a little janky over here, but
we made a bad error by letting this grow as too much. We probably should have been trimming it.
we've got a lot of tomatoes coming in.
Tons of beefsteak tomatoes.
There's like 13 of them on here.
maybe more actually.
Here and about. This is my favorite right here.
There's
'cause
another
it's-
one down here.
It's on there.
3 here. There's like 4 back here. They're everywhere.
This
We
would have never had a chance because everything was getting eaten. These would never have lasted this long. So
Yeah, and oddly, my string beans, like my Kentucky string beans, or I can't remember what they were, we've gotten 5 of those so far, and we have more coming. Like they are,
and it doesn't really look like an impressive plant, but
it is like,
But it works.
is going, like it's spiraling around here, it's spiraling around there, it's going everywhere. So yeah, did I plant things not properly? No. Or yes, I guess, I don't know.
well, this
but-
is kind of like everything is. What's happened is everything is kind of the stuff that's can survived. The stuff that was too close is kind of not surviving. So.
Yeah, but these finally, like these at a point, like these were my squash and zucchini. These were at a point where they were looking so bad
Yeah.
that I kind of trimmed them down to nothing, and I even considered pulling them. But now
They bounce back.
they're thriving. And look at even my green beans. Look at it, fell
trying
over
to-
again, and we
Right.
even have a green bean right here. See that? There it is, another one.
Awesome.
Isn't that funny?
And if you guys could smell the peppermint right now, it's funny.
Yeah, it smells really good, and it's kind of on my hand a bit. But yeah, like look at all these green beans I'm getting like crazy. They're just, you have to kind of like encourage them to spiral around the gate. So that's kind of what I've been working on with this. We're training.
There you go.
But yeah, it's like, it's crazy because these are now kind of coming back. I'm gonna redo these over in the, the corn
Sure.
cemetery. We did pick, we got some watermelon radishes, and I picked and got a few of those.
A couple strawberries happened in that.
A few strawberries happened over there, and then the carrots, again, I kind of chaos planted them, and you know,
You've had a couple though.
Yeah, and I think I just, like I said, I kind of planted them too close together. So, you know, there's that.
It's funny though, they're like little mini ones.
Yeah, I really need to like pull some so that, like, you know, I just wanted to see if they would even grow at all. Okay.
Just pull one.
That's no pressure.
Random. Come on, here we go.
Okay. Well.
Oh!
There you go.
Dude.
See, it's not too bad.
Legit.
And that's the one that wasn't like really close together with a lot of them, but Greta likes them.
Greta's gonna be excited.
Yeah, we got some rainbow carrots. And I'm gonna do these right next time. I'm not gonna plant them so close together because...
But you were successful.
Yeah, because look at how small some of them got that are too close together. So, but it's possible.
The whole idea that the garden, aside from like the pests and the things that we had to,
and we're lucky we haven't
fight
had.
off. It's just you know, the other part of it, actually growing the stuff.
But see, my snacking peppers, these are like just starting to turn orange and come in. I can't wait. These are literally these.
Oh,
the lunchbox orange. That is a tongue twister. Our basil's doing great, smells great. So, you know, the berry bush
basils are just detractors. We don't really use this basil because we let it bloom out and everything.
And the basil bush, we haven't been able to work on berry bush. The berry bush, we haven't been able to work on the stuff we wanted to work on, but we will. We're gonna build the trellis over, so
yeah, we just have
kind of ignore that. And then the roses we have to prune, so don't even look over there yet.
We're not looking over there.
Don't even look over there because that's not. We've been dealing with this. It's a lot. It's a lot when you're YouTubing and you're living your best life.
Running around, but we come out here every morning and
yeah, we do.
And so yeah, we're getting it dialed in. The next time you see it, it should look a lot better. And
yeah, it's just a slow process, you know what I mean?
We're just learning as we go kind of thing, which is kind of fun. Because, you know, we'll get a lot of comments sometimes of people going, yeah, you should have done this and that. And it's kind of fun to take into consideration those suggestions and things. But, you know, I think sometimes trial and error is the best way. And then take those suggestions sometimes, you know?
Yeah, and what works for one person might not work for another.
True, true. And then over here, this was one of the rescues from Home Depot. As you can see, half of it didn't survive, but I've salvaged these guys. They lasted most of the most of the spring, I guess. But I might move those to a smaller thing or add something to it, who knows. Greta wanted me to show you all the lantanas over here in the hummingbird zone. She likes the hummingbirds. She never really has a chance to say hi to them. They move so fast, right, Greta? She's telling us that because these are bloomed out, the hummingbirds are visiting a lot. The graffiti purple one was, I trimmed that back almost down to nothing and it's come back great. It does that every time.
It's so funny to me because we used to have a ton of hummingbird feeders here, but then we had, I think I maybe only shared it on Instagram, but we got like bees like crazy, and there was nothing I could have done to save it. I tried everything.
Infestation.
But now every morning we're seeing hummingbirds. There they are.
They're right there.
They're right there.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but
we see them because they're in the butterflies. We have monarchs here all the time. We've got hummingbirds.
The monarchs this year, by the way. I don't know if
crazy.
Anybody else in Southern California is getting a lot of monarch butterflies, but
we have so many.
It's insane.
So many.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy because now, like I said, we don't have the feeders, but we have hummingbirds all day and we just watch them in the window.
Yep.
And it makes me so happy. It's what I wanted. Cheryl's gonna be mad.
Fern Gully.
We haven't even replanted.
I know, but we keep it alive and everything. It's
but
not
look how pretty this is though.
Yeah, I know.
Cheryl gave us this plant.
We have a few plants that are in pots,
and it's doing great. We kind of trimmed it. It's green. It is happy and thriving. We just got to replant it, obviously. Oh, that fell down. But you know what I mean. The ferns are doing wonderful, right? Like Fern Gully up in here.
We had a little. You could see some of the leaves got burned. It was my shade cover got blown off for a couple days when we were out of town, so some of those got fried. But the new ones are coming back, and yeah. So you know how that goes. Oh, also, I did a couple clones here off the tomato plant, and they seem to have caught.
Yeah, they were suckers.
Yeah, so hopefully those are coming along. Also, side note, this little gem right here, this is a poinsettia from Christmas. It's in the same container. I've just kept it alive, just keep watering it. And I know they're poisonous to animals or dogs and all that, so we keep it away from Greta. But I'm hoping that it'll bloom out for Christmas. I have another one in the front too. I might transfer it into a bigger pot soon, and you know, be cool to get a really nice size one. But that's what that is, poinsettia. There you go. You don't have to throw them in the trash. You can, you know, you can keep them around. That is if it's safe for your animals and stuff, you know. So there you go. That's the update for now. I think you got a thorough understanding of kind of where we're at and what's going on. It's not bad. We're doing okay. It's you know, we definitely had some dips there, you know. But I mean, I think the takeaway is like, how do you recover from those, or how do you deal with them and keep going, right? I mean, it's that Sylvester Stallone Rocky thing, right? It's about when you take the hit, can you keep getting back up and, like, you know, keep doing the thing. Even though we had adversity, we never stopped. Like, I never was like, no, we're gonna keep this thing going. We're invested in it, like mentally invested, even like financially invested in it. We put, you know, a bunch of money into that to buy all that stuff and do that. If you were to add it up, I don't want to. It's a bit in there. So anyways, thanks for joining us for this update. We always love to keep you posted on what's going on, because we'll go for a while without doing it, and we'll see somebody like at Disneyland or somewhere, and they'll go, hey, how's the garden? What's going on? It's been a while. So we're like, oh my gosh, we got to do an update. So there you go. Thank you to our Patreons. Thank you to our members. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Best Life and Beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.